Listen, man. Let's make this clear, man. Yo, I see the comments you guys are leaving under my video with the Deontay Wilder fight against Luis Ortiz. Listen, I have no problem with you guys disagreeing with my prediction. I have no problem with that. All right, but I'm reading what you guys are putting, and if you go with Wilder, which is cool. You know, Wilder is undefeated. Dude got crazy knockout power. Like I said, he's the hardest hitting fighter in the world right now, in my opinion. Okay. With that being said, if that's what you go to ride with, that's cool. If you team bomb squad, that's cool. But if your only defense in Wilder in this fight, or if it's his athletic ability, he's faster. Um, Luis Ortiz is old. If that's all you're gonna say, then you're gonna be wrong with the outcome of this fight. All right, and I'm gonna tell you why. First of all, neither one of them have fought the very best at heavyweight, in my opinion. Okay, Wilder's greatest test was a guy that he did not fight in, Alexander Povetkin. All right, we didn't see that fight. Every other fight, I feel like he should have won. I've never picked against Deontay Wilder. I didn't even pick against him going against Povetkin. I thought Povetkin, as tough of a fight and dangerous a fight that was for Deontay Wilder, I think Luis Ortiz is a tougher fight for Deontay Wilder. At least Povetkin, he's coming straight forward, and he's a lot slower on his feet. So I felt like Wilder had a better shot winning this fight because he could use his long jab, and that right hand to keep Povetkin away. Now Povetkin is going to try to slip and come up under that and come up with a left hook. He's going to go to the body a little bit. So, that was a 50-50 fight. I believe that was a 50-50 fight. But even in that fight, I was riding with Wilder. I've always picked Wilder. For those people that's coming on here saying, you hating against Wilder. You always hating on him. I ain't never picked against Deontay Wilder. Everybody he fought, I know he was going to win. All right? But this dude Ortiz, if that's all you're going to say, that he's old, man, he's been old his whole career and never looked old. He's beating nothing but younger fighters. Younger fighters. All right? He's beating them all up and made it look easy. The only fight I seen him lose rounds in was against Brian Jennings, and he knocked him out in like 6 rounds. I saw him lose like 1 or 2 rounds in that fight. But Jennings was still getting dominated. How many rounds have I seen Deontay Wilder lose? How many fights was he losing before he knocked his opponent out? We've seen him get wobbled. We see him walking out the ring with a stake on his eye. We seen him against fighters that got cleaned out by other fighters. Carlos Molina rocked him. Had a good fight with him. When Carlos Molina got in the ring with Anthony Joshua, Joshua washed him up easy. Okay? When Brian Jennings was in there fighting, what's his guy's name? Spilka. Brian Jennings made that fight look easy. Spilka's lost since that fight with Wilder. He, are you serious? Like, Gerald Washington is so inexperienced. He was fainting. He was giving Wilder some issues in those early rounds. He was outboxing Wilder easy. All right? Wilder, his skill is not that deep. Yes, he is athletic. Yes, he has fast hands. But he's not Roy Jones. Y'all overrating his athletic ability. Like, y'all taking it to another place. He is not Roy Jones Jr. All right? He's athletic, but y'all taking it like a little too far. His athletic ability. His feet are not that great. Calm down. His hand speed is not out of this world. It wasn't too fast for these guys that was slipping his punches and predicting his right hand. Listen, they all got knocked out. But what I'm saying is he struggled in fights. I've never seen Luis Ortiz struggle. This man got over 300 amateur fights. Over 300 amateur fights. A slick Cuban that actually hits hard. And he's a big heavyweight too. Like, are y'all crazy? I'm not saying Wilder is not going to win this fight. What I'm saying is, what I will say is, if Wilder is to win this fight, I'll be surprised. It's an upset in my eyes because I think Ortiz is the clear favorite. He should be the clear favorite to win this fight. You're saying that Wilder's power is crazy. You acting like Ortiz doesn't fight and knock out just about everybody he's fought too. Come on, like he's stepping it up, and he stepped up in his career too, and he's still knocking it out, people out, and he's made it look easy. You know, like yo, Ortiz, whether on points or even by knockout, he's gonna beat Wilder. He's gonna stop Wilder. Wilder's not beating him to a decision. Y'all crazy if he thinks he's gonna beat this man to a decision. All right, Wilder got a right hand. He's gonna be looking for the right hand all night, and he's gonna get countered by it. He's going to get countered by it. He's going to get countered to the body. He's going to get countered up top. Ortiz got a deeper game than Wilder. It's like Wilder makes so many mistakes, and his athletic ability has made up for it. Yes, it has. All right? That right hand has made up for his mistakes. All right? That right hand has stopped fights, you know, stopped his opponents that he was losing to at times. Okay? But let's not overrate him with his athletic ability talk. Or Ortiz is old. Okay, Ortiz is old, but what fights did he look old? What fights was he losing and guys were, you know, wearing him down? He was looking old and tired. Ortiz have moved forward in every single fight. Every person he faced, he was moving forward, bringing the pressure on them, not slowing down. I don't know how old that man really is. But all I know is he's not fighting like an old man. I've seen guys fight looking old. All right? I've seen Bernard Hopkins look old. I've seen Roy Jones look old. I don't see Ortiz looking old. And even if he is old, even if he's old, he's still good enough to get to where he is right now. One of these guys would have exposed him a little bit by now. At least a little bit. You know? Dude, I don't know if you guys are watching this fight. I don't know if you guys are not watching this fight or what. But Ortiz should be winning this fight. And I do not think it's a 50-50 fight. This is not, like I said in the other video, 70-30 fight in Ortiz's favor. I think the chances of Wilder winning this fight is less than likely. All right? I think I'll be really shocked if he come out of this fight. And honestly, I think anybody in the heavyweight division is a tough fight. It's dangerous for anybody to fight Ortiz right now. You know what I'm saying? You guys, you know what it is? You guys watch his last fight and you're basing it off the Stavern rematch. I remember when Wilder fought Gerald Washington, I remember what the critics were saying. They're like, yo, this guy doesn't look that good. When he fought Spilka, you guys were talking a different tune. Okay, we're talking a different tune. But they put him in there with a bum like Stavern, you know, a guy that's really old, the guy that looks old because he's 40 years old. He's looking worse since the first time Wilder fought him. He's looking even worse these days. And Wilder stops him in one round. I'm like, and everybody's going crazy. And I'm like, that's exactly what they wanted y'all to believe. You know, this is no hate. I'm like, yo, this is it's clear as day. Like, did y'all really think there was any other outcome in that fight? We already knew Wilder was going to destroy him. That Stavern had no business being in the ring with him for a rematch. There was no need for a rematch. Wilder clearly won the first fight. It was a good fight. It was a good fight. You know, Stavern got his rounds in too. But, yo, let's be real. Stavern is not on Luis Ortiz's level. In no category. Neither is Gerald Washington. Neither is Arthur Spilka. Those guys are not on Luis Ortiz's level. They're not on Luis Ortiz's level. Ortiz is up there with the Povetkians, with the Pulevs, okay? With the Klitschko's, you know, Joshua, Parker. He's up on their level, and he might be better than them all. We don't know. We'll find out. But, I mean, I could be wrong, but, yo, I mean, boxing is boxing. At the end of the day, if Wilder lands, he could knock out Luis Ortiz in one punch. But I've never seen Ortiz hurt at all. I've seen Wilder hurt I seen Wilder losing rounds, losing a fight, getting outboxed. You know, simple, basic boxing was throwing Wilder off in certain fights. Okay? Lunging, throwing that right hand. You see those Spilker. You saw those rounds. You saw those early rounds. Wilder lunging, leaving himself open. He's going to get countered by that. Yo, this dude is going to destroy him. Yo, I'm done talking about this.